This is Win News.
Queensland Health slams claims specialist waiting lists are out of control. The plot thickens as a desalination plant construction ceases. And can a new slogan turn around Queensland's tourism woes? Good evening, I'm Paul Taylor.
And I'm Dave McLenaghan. Later in sport, a victory at last for the Cowboys.
Alarming new underground figures claim nearly 9,000 people are waiting to see a specialist at the Bundaberg Hospital. But the state government's lashed out, arguing the real list is less than half that size.
Mystery surrounds why construction on the Agnes Water desalination plant has ceased. Gladstone Regional Council is remaining tight-lipped, while activists fear the approaching turtle season will now be in jeopardy. A Cairns man allegedly responsible for a 7-hour siege has appeared in court with the support of the woman it's claimed he held hostage. The man, who's facing charges relating to nearly running over a police officer, then barricaded himself inside a shed and was this morning granted bail. A successful businessman says the federal government is wasting taxpayer money trying to combat regional doctor shortages. Terry White, in Rockhampton to open his newest pharmacy, says the government should instead be spending money on existing infrastructure. A Cairns cardiologist may find out later this week if he'll have to return home to the United Kingdom. Dr Roger Chateau was deregistered by the Royal Australasian College of Physicians after failing to meet his visa requirements. A whistleblower has come forward with claims water rates in Gladstone are set to soar by more than 50% next year. The region's union body is calling for council to reveal just how high the hikes will be. The Wide Bay Burnett has once again missed out on its own state tourism marketing brand. But local operators are hoping a new global marketing campaign for Queensland, where Australia shines, will still entice more visitors their way. Coming up in the news ahead, an historic birthday for a Childers church. And how doing the washing almost cost a man his life. You're watching Win Local News. Central Queensland graziers say beef exports could be doubled if changes are made to Australia's trade agreements. Representatives are calling on the federal government to rethink current deals to coincide with the bumper season. The local Catholic community has celebrated a milestone in Childers, with the Sacred Heart Parish turning 100. The occasion coincides with the canonisation of Australia's first saint, who's linked to the church. Well, doing the washing can be a laborious task, but for one Hervey Bay man, it nearly cost him his life. Darren Bulletin was centimetres from being struck in the face by the world's second deadliest snake after finding the 2-metre eastern brown in his washing basket. Dumped quickly on the floor, the snake was in no mood to be removed. Darren says it's not the first snake he's had in the house and says it's a timely warning for all of us to be on the lookout. Ouch. All right, sports now with David, and there's some good news for the Cowboys at last. Yeah, that's right. At last, Paul, the club did win an award at the NRL's Night of Nights, and Bundaberg's female AFL hopefuls take it to the boys. Welcome back. The Cowboys have finally received some positive news, last night taking home the One Community NRL Club of the Year award. It was a bittersweet day for the club though, following the sacking of long-time fitness coach Billy Johnston. 7 Wide Bay girls are leading the charge in transforming Bundaberg into a mecca for women's AFL. Talent in the city has surprised sporting officials, who are now priming the girls for state honours. And that is all we have time for, Paul Taylor. Some good-looking kicks in there. They've got what it takes, I think. Girl power. Got to be good. Love it. Good on them. Well done. All right, Peter Byrne, he's in next with the weather forecast.
Hello Weather Watchers. Righto, meteorologically speaking, that's what it's all about. This is the plan for the next couple of days. See that dotted line there, the discontinuity line? The atmosphere east of that line is moist and very unstable. That means a very continuous drop in temperature right through the atmosphere with height. West of it, it's drier and more stable. So anywhere east of that surface trough for tomorrow, the shower and storm activity will develop, particularly by afternoon or evening. However, there could be some good falls too, maybe a couple of supercells through eastern Queensland. But however, for probably over the next 24 hours, you'll see this high in the Great Australian Bight start to move east and intensify. So that will push the southeasterly change right up the coast progressively, followed by a strong wind warning for most east coast waters of Queensland by Thursday. So once the southeasterlies increase by late Wednesday, Thursday, just a few showers should remain. However, just be prepared for thunderstorms tomorrow in all centres, particularly by afternoon. That includes all northern centres, Mackay 20 to 26, Rockhampton missed out today, 20 to 27, Gladstone 19 to 26. When I say missed out on storm activity. Maroochydore 16 to 26, and of course Toowoomba 14 to 24, with the possibility of an afternoon thunderstorm, maybe one or two even, I hope so anyway. Okay, consider yourself meteorologically briefed. Now it's back to Paul and Dave.
The thunderstorm weather icon shop would have sold out today.
Yeah, it looked like that, didn't it?
None left. All right, join us tomorrow night for the best hour of news from 6 and late edition. Good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.